Thinking about a career in 5G and then telecom, should you join a vendor, an operator, or a testing company? And more importantly, will this choice shape your career or limit it? In this video, I'll break down real-world career paths in the cellular industry and share how to align them with what you actually enjoy doing technically. Let's get one thing clear first. There is no universally best company type in telecom. What works brilliantly for one engineer can be miserable for another, because the daily work, pressure, learning curve, and even mindset are very different. So instead of asking which is better, the real question is, what kind of problems do you want to solve every day? Even the working environment can affect you make the decision. For example, someone prefer outdoor, someone like in office. Let's start with vendors, chipset companies, UE makers, base station suppliers. If you enjoy deep technical details, specs, algorithms, RF design, physical and MAC layer behavior, long development cycles, and optimization, then vendors are often the best fit. Here, you might spend weeks on a single RF metric, one conformance failure, one performance corner case. The upside, you become very strong technically. The trade-off, your scope can be narrow, and then timelines can be intense. Sometimes you need to work longer than 24 hours continuously. For example, I supported one telco project in one of the Asia countries, and then suddenly the deputy prime minister is visiting a city in coming Monday, and the 4 base stations need to be operational in 2 days instead of 2 weeks according to the original project schedule. So multiple teams worked from Saturday 8 a.m. till Sunday 4 p.m. to make these 4 base stations operational. Operators are a complete different world. Here, the question is really like, is this spec perfect? Is something like, does this work at scale today for real users? If you like network behavior, performance KPIs, trade-offs between coverage, capacity, and cost, cross-vendor interoperability, then operators can be very rewarding. Compared to other types of company, operators usually with fewer crazy deadlines, less travel, with exceptions during major outage, network launches, spectrum refarming. But be aware, you will often go less deep technically and then broader system-wise. If you love hardcore RF design, operators may feel shallow. Layoffs happen, but generally slower and more predictable. Good choice if you value long-term security. System integrator lives between vendors and operators. They connect the dots. Multi-vendor networks, deployment, tuning, acceptance, real-world constraints. This is ideal if you enjoy problem solving under pressure, hands-on field issues, explaining technical problems to non-technical stakeholders. You will learn fast, but sometimes at the cost of depth. Career progression can be less structured than in large operators, and then technical depth in specific domains such as RFIC or protocol design may be limited. Compensation is usually competitive, but may fluctuate with project flow and then business cycles. Overall, Telecom SI is an excellent environment for engineers who enjoy system-level work, fast learning, and real-world deployments. Testing and certification companies are often underestimated, but they are critical. If you enjoy measurement theory, standards interpretation, finding why something fails, working across many products and vendors, this path builds strong fundamentals, broad visibility across the industry. Many excellent RF engineers started here. A major advantage is compared with operators or system integrators. Lab environments emphasize accuracy, repeatability, and then standards-based analysis, which builds solid engineering fundamentals. Overall, Telco T&M and certification rules are ideal for engineers who value technical rigor, standards expertise, and hands-on measurement excellences. In the telecom industry, here are 3 questions I recommended asking yourself. Question 1. Do I prefer depth or breadth? Question 2. Do I enjoy design systems or debugging them under pressure? Question number 3. Am I energized by specs and theory or by field results and users? Your honest answers matter more than job titles. One myth I want to kill: your first job locks your entire career. In telecom, people move from vendor to operator, from test lab to vendor, from operator to SI, or other ways around. What matters is the skills you accumulated, not the logo on your badge. There is always trade-offs. For example, when you move from vendor to operator, you gain system-level view, network scale, stability, with trade-off: slower innovation, less technical depth. If you move from test lab to vendor, you can apply deep measurement skills to real products, with trade-off: tighter deadlines, product pressure. You move from operator to SI, the broader projects, hands-on integration, with travel, high delivery stress, cost-driven decisions. Telecommunications is a deep, demanding, but incredibly rewarding industry. If you understand what excites you technically, how each role really works day to day, you can build a career that grows with the technology. If you'd like, I can do future videos diving deeper into RF versus system careers, early careers versus mid-career transitions, skills that matter most for 5G and beyond. Let me know in the comments, and then I'll see you in the next episode.